Hello guys, a quick video about how to eliminate potassium deficiency in cucumbers. As I was walking around this morning with my coffee, somebody came up to me and showed the cucumber leaf and asked, what do you think is going on with it? And it was definitely potassium deficiency, severe potassium deficiency, and I'll put the picture on the screen. So when you have it, you need to eliminate it as soon as possible, because potassium is responsible for health of the plant, the health of the plant, and also for production of cucumbers, and especially because cucumbers started just coming up. So here's the quick solution you can do right away. That's why I say whenever we have something like that, we need to either apply mineral fertilizers or some organic stuff that already can be diluted in the water. So the first thing I would take right away, I have organic potassium sulfate right here. You can order it on Amazon if you have, but if you don't have Amazon or access to Amazon or any stores around, I will show you how to make your own potassium at home with what you have. So you can take potassium sulfate or potassium nitrate and take 1 tablespoon, dilute in 10 liters of water, and wait until it completely dissolves. And next you just put about 1 pint to half pint to 1 pint, would be about half liter to 1 liter under each plant, and it should make a difference within 1 or 2 days, because what you're looking at the new leaves when they're coming up and start growing. Make sure that there is no ring at the edge of the leaf. So now that would be a quick solution with either organic potassium. One more time, is potassium sulfate, or you can get potassium nitrate, which is nitrate nitrogen, and potassium would be for our cucumbers. And actually potassium nitrate works really well with cucumbers. Now if you don't have it or you don't have access to Amazon, here's what you can do. So I have a whole pot of ash here, and what you do, you're basically gonna take the wood ash out of your fireplace and you're gonna sift it. This is a third time I'm trying to make this video today, so I'm going really fast and nothing worked. It's either trash cans come, trash pickup, or something always occurs, so it's so loud I can't videotape. So basically, let's pretend that I have sifted wood ash. So basically put it in the sifter, sift it, so you have small particles. You don't want necessarily the huge particles that stay there. You're gonna put it to measure whatever can you have. I have a half-gallon can, and there are measurements in liters, so you're gonna fill it up to 1 liter mark. Up to 1 liter, it's basically half of it, pretty much, a little bit more than half. And next, what you do, it works especially well also for tomatoes, because tomatoes like a slightly acidic soil, and you're gonna take vinegar. I love using vinegar either for cucumbers or tomatoes, and if you have only 5%, you're gonna get 1 liter of it and add to, I actually don't like adding to the jar because there is a reaction occurs and it starts just pouring out. You put your ash in a bucket with a little bit of water, so otherwise it dust flies all over. And again, if you have only 5%, you add 1 liter, 5% of vinegar, you add 5 liter. Now if I was able to find, and nowadays Menard sells 30% of vinegar, great time to buy it when it's on sale, and you can take only 1 cup to 1 liter and let it reaction occur. I made it today during the first videotape, so I have this already done, and let it completely go through this reaction, chemical reaction, and bubbling and fuzzing and buzzing there. And when it's done, when everything kind of calmed down, you bring it up to 10 liters of water, the total amount of it to 10 liters of water. And next, you're gonna let it sit overnight. When it sits overnight, it will separate a sediment would go on the bottom and the clear liquid would be on the top. Now the clear liquid, that's what you really want, because whenever you put wooded ash with the water, mix it, calcium would be on the bottom and potassium would be the clear liquid on the top. I made it last night for my cucumbers, and I always make my fertilizers 90%, and I will use it when I see the tomatoes need it or cucumbers need it. I will just mix it with the water, diluted 1:10, depends how much potassium my plants need. You can like, if you really have that burn, it looks like a burn around the leaf on cucumber, you can just go and apply, just scoop it out of the bucket, just a clear liquid, and put it half pint or up to a pint or half liter to a liter under each plant, and it will work really well. This works for anything that blooms, from squash, for tomato, squash, peppers. Also, you can do it also for what is it called, brassicas family. However, I don't add vinegar to brassicas family, because brassica family, like cabbage, any cabbage, kale, they like more alkaline, neutral alkaline, not necessarily, you don't want acidity in the soil when you plant it. So why I add vinegar to it? Because vinegar helps to break down all the components faster, and also vinegar will mobilize phosphates in the soil, and it will, because phosphates in the soil can sit there forever and for a long time, and the acidity will help to break it down and be more accessible for the roots of the plants, so plants can absorb like phosphates as well and produce sweet fruit. So that would be it for right now. Believe it or not, it's the third time I came outside for 20 minutes at lunch, and then I videotaped it. It was beautiful. It was all in details and showing how everything bubbles, and it was a slow motion. So somehow I turned it on slow motion, so it's not acceptable to put on the video for you guys to observe. So anyway, that would be it. You can create your own potassium, and by the way, if you use it for tomatoes, you can just swirl it all together and use with the same amount under each plant, because tomatoes need calcium. It's actually good to put the calcium in the soil. And by the way, if you ever use eggshells, and I see some YouTubers saying, well, I just break the eggshells and put them around and it provides calcium. Not really. The eggshells can sit in the soil for a very long time. It can sit there for years. So if your soil is alkaline, but by adding acid to it and like vinegar, acetate there, it will help to break, also will break the nutrients in the egg and separate the calcium from the egg. Also, it will be accessible to the plants. The only thing that you need to consider, water the plants first, so the soil is moist when you apply this fertilizer. And next, I like to water it just a little bit again, just to push all the fertilizer down to the roots, so it can be accessible right away and they can use it right away. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you want me to continue making it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks again, and have a wonderful growing season.